How do? Right. This is my new toy. It's actually a Haflinger, but it's got a kit car body on, which will be going eventually, because it's looks like it's from the early 80s. Few issues with it. Well, it turns over, but it doesn't fire up. None of the lights work. Horn works, wipers work, water jets work. Gears are free, but it doesn't go into reverse. I think the handbrake kind of works, but a little bit too well, because all four wheels were seized when it arrived. What else? There's a few cracks in that tyre. I've got the original steering column to go on, but that is looking pretty grim. Hopefully that'll just wire brush up okay. I was supposed to come with the accelerator pedal, but it didn't. What else? There's a few things. There is some petrol in the tank, but it's at least 2 years old, so it does have a bit of a petrol-y smell. But so I think what I'm going to have to do is probably just drain it, which means taking that panel off to get to it, to drain it, and then refill it with some proper petrol, and then see if it'll fire up. I've got some new filters, new plugs, new brake hoses, because the old ones have been cut for some reason. I'll put a battery on it. That's the battery tray. Epic wiring. The funny thing is, I don't know, it must have been a sort of flat battery that was in, because when you lower it, the battery's actually too big, so you can't actually put the bonnet down. So, right, let us raise this up. Eventually, hold on. So there's the epic bonnet stick stand thing. So if you lift this up, that gets you a look inside. So as far as I'm aware, that looks okay. That's a bit grim, but I think that just covers whatever that is. Oh, brake lines, pipes. So these hoses here were cut for some reason, but I've got new ones to go on. I bought some .4 to go in. Weirdly on the front it's got a sort of strange coil spring, and I think they're motorbike springs. So yeah, that's a bit odd, but as long as it works. So, right, round the back is some epic joinery. If I can lift it up. Can I lift it one-handed? Balls. Hang on. Right, no, I couldn't lift it one-handed. So there's supposed to be the oil pan air filter in, but there isn't. There's an absolutely minging paper filter in there, which I'll see if I can get one matched up. There's now an electric fuel pump. Was it used to had a mechanical one originally. That's the exhaust box. So you put the oil in, check the dipstick. I think there's a little bit too much oil in. Yeah, this is a bit primitive and oldie worldy, but that means I can probably work on it. So there you go. So plan is get the wheels off, get the hubs off, free the brakes, empty the tank, make sure that's clean, put some decent petrol in, and then see if it'll fire up. Get the brakes working, get the lights working, and then go on a mission. Right, hold on a minute. Right, check it out. It's got a dusty bikini top. So I think it's forecast rain, so that'll clean it off. That scratch will probably polish out. Yeah. Oh, another job is find a new home for the battery. I'm almost certainly just going to stick it down there under the passenger seat. Luckily these are the original seats, which I'll stick back in when I eventually redo the body. So, but the minute I just want to get it running, so I can have a bit play. So, right, shut that down. Hold on. Right, that's all shut up. So that looks like a bit of greenhouse glass or double glazing, but yeah. So I can't remember if I said now, but the eventual plan is to get this body off and then turn it back into a proper Haflinger mostly. It's just still going to be a two-seater, but the seats are going to be positioned further forwards where they should be. I'm going to I've got some kerrowing planks which will actually do the back, so I'll be able to plank that out. I'm going to make a custom, I suppose that's a bonnet, isn't it, if it's over the engine cover. Well, I'm going to fabricate most bits, but yeah, I think I might get the Steyr Puch logo just sort of engraved on it, just to jazz it up. And then if everything works the way I want it to, I can get it all built up, build a framework up and turn it into a groovy little one-man camper. So I've budgeted a couple of grand to do it, and possibly next summer by the time it's finished. So in between playing with this, I'll still be playing with the Tonka truck, and actually try to work on my house. So there you go, new toy, new project, which I couldn't really afford, but you know, what can you do? There's not many around, so, and it's mine now, so right, see you in a bit. Right, bonus footage. I'm getting this top panel off, so that moves. Whether the diff lock engages or not, I don't know. That moves, but whether that one works, I don't know. This is neither now nor something, so yeah. The handbrake cable is there, so that bit moves, but I don't know whether the springs on the rear hubs actually do anything. This moves, say, for some reason I can't get reverse at the minute, and that is a bit of plastic bloody waste pipe. So fancy that. Yeah, I don't know how bad that looks. I think what I'm going to do is just sort of give it a clean up. I found a grease nipple on underneath. Apparently there's a few more dotted around, but I'll find them. Hello. You coming for a look? Right. No, she might come up later. So, yeah. Eventually when the body comes off, this is all going to get cleaned up properly and painted and under sealed and all of that. So yeah, don't know, is that a fuel? I don't know what that is. I'll find out. I don't know what that does. Is that supposed to be for the front brakes? Hold on. Oh yeah, because there's no brakes, that doesn't actually do anything. Or is that actually the... Yeah, I'll have a look at my little instruction manual thing and I'll find out what that is. Right, I think well, I could probably do with a cup of tea, but what I'll do, I think I'll jack it up and see if I can get one of the hubs off. Oh, right, definitely going this time.